Hello, Cancer. To save some time, I already shuffled and laid out the cards, and I could really see how tired and exhausted you are in every bit of you, okay? From mind, spirit, heart, the material world as well. It's all taking a big toll on you. Having your own identity and character, doing things your way, legalities. But there's a big shift this week coming in your favor. And while I can see that you're tired, and even in the nightmare card in that present state of that Nine of Swords, there's a real lot of support and there's a lot of hopeful energy, not only in the creative, but for your heart, my little Cancers. Okay, so let's get into why I'm saying it. The Ten of Swords is that's you right there in that significator spot. The Ten of Swords is the completion state in the minor arcana of our thoughts. And see that new day dawning? It's dawning around you. And while you might be tired and needing to take a rest, which I suggest you do, God in the universe, my language, is there to have your back. No more negativity, no more of the tough stuff that brought you to this point. And it's been a long going journey too. The arc of the swords is never easy, but congratulations, Cancer, you did it. But it left you kind of tempered in the area of feeling a little insecure, and maybe circumstances had to shift over this time too, that you were incapable of keeping yourself out there in a love way as well as the creative way. But I have really good news for you here. That Seven of Wands is being able to get over being scared of competition. And it deals with the areas of the heart as well as the areas of the pocketbook and the creative, okay? So no being scared here. And I know you are tired from the journey as well, okay? And maybe you feel like you don't have support in those areas, but you do. Because in the third position of the God, it's kind of placement to me of how to navigate the week is the Three of Wands, and that's a celebratory state in the area of the creative for a material idea that takes a reality, okay? And that's you and your whole being. So there's some good footing that you've already established, so don't worry about it. And most importantly, especially when we see in the gut feeling, that four placement is the Six of Wands. So we take the 3, 3, 6, 9 are celebratory states in numerology and tarot, and the 6 is not only the completion state, like, you know, we get that first initial, whoa, look at what's happening, but we get the support of people that are like-minded. So if you're going through some tough stuff right now that you need some even emotional support, never mind material support or sweat equity, this is all available to you. If you just want to gather people around you, focus on the positive this week, Cancer, because there's a lot of love for you. And you're coming out of a shadowland anyway from having to maneuver in so many different ways. In that fifth placement, it's a major arcana card. It's a secrets card. And I think a lot of the secret is that you've been keeping things to yourself about how rough it is in that internal narrative to yourself, okay? And I'm here to break that this week, in part because I see the sixth placement where in the present is the Nine of Swords in the nightmare card in tarot, but the nightmare is our own making in our own head. And don't get me wrong, my crab friends, I know how tough it has been, and I want you to believe that that wheel is turning in your favor, and it's really taking a big creak in the upward direction of favor this week, okay? And I'll say for my crab friends, in that first placement, that Ten of Swords, so we come out of the nightmare card and we're exhausted, all right? But it also, the nightmare is in your mind, like I said, so start plucking out that negativity garden and start replanting it. You've got the power and the mindset and the strength to do so. And I think part of it is the Ten of Swords here, we got the significator, and the seventh placement is another identity of self. So we have the major arcana devil here, and it deals with sex, addiction, feeling free, all that kind of stuff. But because we have the competition card here, so let's say you've been through some tough stuff and you've gotten a little road weary and a road worn, okay? And you're not feeling like the hot tamale that you are or were, because Cancer kind of rules that spring in this step. And I just, you know, I don't want you to feel anything but secure in this area and not talk yourself under about getting out of being able to put in sexual energy for yourself. I don't want that kind of thinking like, oh my God, my body's this or my thinking's that. I just don't want to play with it because it's preventing you from just kind of moving forward as well. So use the devil in your freedom way of just doing you. That's what the attraction is, that confidence that someone has. It's not about the way someone looks, okay? Let's believe that. And here, when we talk about someone looks, it's the eighth position, is how other people view you. The Five of Pentacles, it's good luck in the area of the material world, right? But see this sky, we're kind of like feeling shameful and embarrassed. We're coming out of a shadow time, but all our pentacles are there. So this is how other people look at you. But it's also like, because it's good luck, people want to give you good luck. They want to give you support. So I just have to clarify again, if you need support in any which way, my friends, don't hesitate to ask, because there's a lot of love around you and people really want to show it to you, and they believe in you, most importantly. And the 9 placement is hopes and fears. So Ace of Cups. So I'll validate again, if you want to go find something that tickles your heart, including falling in love, this is the Ace. It's an upsurge of energy, or bringing you a refresh to an existing relationship or family, or just getting like yourself out there. The Ace offers all that hope and belief that it can materialize. And it's fun because it's like having a crush with life and a crush with you. So don't be fearful. Remember, it's seeing that nice placement that hopes and fears. And there we get the Emperor. So in the outcome, this is really great when we have to walk in business, law, and contracts. So let's say some of the things that you need to use in the creative to have to become to material, you need that support in that area of business or law and contracts. And even just like being a good mentor, a good leader, being someone of good heart, in balance of being able to be intellectual and strategic in business as well. And all those kind of things get materialized in the Emperor in a really beautiful way in the exalted state. And that's you, my crab. Okay, so trust it, especially when we've been seeing this card a lot over the last few weeks in the bonus to justice card. So don't be fearful to be the boss in your own area of justice, whether you're going through divorce or dealing with any legalities or business contracts in a positive ways. Do not be fearful, because the justice is there for your favor. Okay, so believe this week, focus. Call on that support if you need it, because people love you, Cancer. And that's a really beautiful thing. So have a good week. Oh, if you're so inclined to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Have a good one, crabs.